Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Aranessa Saltspite campaign. Not Saltspire as I was calling her last time. I do apologise for all that, guys. Well, things are going reasonably well. We've got ourselves some Pirate Cove set up. We're spreading vampiric corruption here, where we're planning on eventually taking. And so far, we've generally been being a, the curse of the Pirate Coast on the Black Gulf. And the Telian Sea to a little bit. We're sticking around here to start with. And the real question is, are these guys a real threat? Or do I want to push up and get the next port up here? I'm probably not strong enough to take... Oh, no, I'm definitely strong enough, so I'm going to hit there next. Especially as there's got a good income, so I can get an income-generating Pirate Cove there. Which will help me massively. I don't think that army on its own is powerful enough to attack. If they move that army down, I will double time down, however. But no. Myrmidons is definitely our next target to get another nice shiny... But then again, I'm forgetting. I don't need to set up a Pirate Cove by attacking the place. I can also set the Pirate Cove up with an agent. Which CA didn't mention in the things. But no, as I said, my plan for this campaign, guys, is I'm actually going to set up the border princes, sort of the Southlands territories where they're all coastal settlements. I'm going to take all of them is my plan. Well, all the coastal settlements anyway, long run. To get myself a lovely, nice little fiefdom here, which we will be raiding from. So basically all the coasts around here will be mine. Is everywhere suitable climate for me? That seems a little OP if everywhere is a suitable climate for me, and it does look like possibly it is. Mad Mulletson there. Yeah.
Brine for blood! Fleet captain, reporting.
Ooh, but it's rather expensive to set up a Pirate Cove. Right, what do I want to drop out? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't want to drop anything out. I don't want to have any smaller a front line than that.
Our infamy grows.
I'm going to have to drop out one of my gunners. I don't want to. I'm going to drop one of my skellies to get her in.
The blood kiss for more crew. Sartosa's most infamous. Navigating. Mouthful of urchin.
We want to land before we declare this war, guys, because they are, well, if we land, we won't get messed up. We won't have to, if we don't land, we have to go all the way around, whereas if we land right next to it, we could just go to war with them straight away. I do also need to be a little careful declaring too many wars too early, though, because if I get everybody against me, it could become problematical. We've encountered the freebooters of Port Royal. Oh wow, and Skaven are expanding. Noctilus. I'm going to take Noctilus on, actually, early. I'm going to take Noctilus on, and I'm going to take Galleon's Graveyard, because that's another big settlement for me. That I think I'm going to turn away from Migardo. I am going to get... not from here. And we're going to head this way to take Noctilus on, because I don't like the idea of him getting big, and Galleon's Graveyard is another fantastic port for us to get hold of nice and early. And plus taking him out will get me some more infamy, which is important to us. And I can always use my agents to get...
Correct.
Salt water. Adequate.
Okay, so he does buff every round, so accuracy, damage, yeah, accuracy and reload skill, that's a very good one. We basically want to get all of those for him. And he just sits in the middle of my gun line.
We're shipshape.
He's got such a small garrison.
Sartosa! See, Father, guide me. Make them fish food.
Too tempting. Far too tempting. I can sack it and put a pirate cove in it, which gets us more booty. And then I'm going to leave them alone. What I do want to avoid is too many wars, because unlike some of the others, I'm actually fairly close to lots of people. Whereas, actually, even as the pirate coast, you're relatively protected by the terrain around the pirate's coast, because there's big mountains between you and the centre of Lustria. But no, that's why I'd quite like to get Galleon's Graveyard, because it actually gives me somewhere nice to fall back to. So we are going to go, we're going to go Batter Noctilus, or Tempt to Batter Noctilus, though he does have a Necrofex Colossus, which could be tricky to deal with. But then, obviously, his city, I don't know what he'll have there, but if we can take it relatively early, that will give us a really good place to plunder the world from. A good secondary base to have a secondary fleet operating from. So here's our home, and here will be where we operate our pirate raids from. Ooh, Mongol Horta. Mongol Horta, as we already have a gunnery, right? They are lovely units. I'm going to fight this, guys, because I don't want to be hanging around here for ages and ages and ages, so I'm not going to bother building any siege equipment. It's a little remiss of me, but I wanted to capture here fast. We've got a good gun line, but it's not so good against castle walls. We've got a vampire who's Law of the Deeps, which is fantastic. I'm always going to want a Law of the Deeps in with Aranessa, though most of my lords are actually going to be Law of Deep, so she's going to end up with 4 heroes in with her. So the Mongol Horters are epic. They have Stalk, and they're great assault, sneaky units to get around things. I'm going to hit here, however. I'm not going to hit there. Happy with the amount of magic. Not that I'm sure we have much in-web spells to start with. I'm just going to move these guys forwards into range and start shooting stuff. He's going to sit to the side. Oh no, you don't want to be doing that.
Free company! Yes, sir!
Shamble on.
And you guys can go straight for the gate. My big hermit crabs. They are such cool looking units. And these are gunnery. These are my deck gunners who are really good. They are a very, very nice unit. They do lots of damage. They sunder everything.
Gunnery wide.
Oh, why on earth are you so far forwards? Oh my god, why are my lines so far forwards? Reform, reform!
All aboard! Ahoy! We serve. That cause.
You guys can hit there. These guys will back them up. As will Saltspite. She can go up on her own first.
Who's next?
Ah. She's reasonable in melee as well. She can get up too.
macabre.
We are ready! We obey! Yes, General? Take position!
There we go. Aranessa is up here. Let's throw out our buffs. She has some fantastic animations, guys. And she's also got the nets, which can stop people running from me, which is quite cool. Get the scurvy dogs onto here too. Oh wow, these guys need to move in. They are. I don't want to lose them, to be fair. They throw bombs basically, and we're pushing up onto the walls. So Aranessa is pretty much on her own at the moment. That said, she's not taking any damage. They are halberdiers. They are relatively tough. I'm not doing much damage with my gunners here, which I'm not expecting. So this ability replenishes my ammunition, but it also gives us back the buff.
There's the target!
I don't think I can actually cast that. Oh, it's just because of the range. Ah, I lost my Oh well, here come the crabs. I am charging a polearm unit there with my large units, which is probably not the most sensible thing in the world to do, but they're doing fine. What are you guys? Whoa, get back, get back. I do not want to be losing you guys.
Prepare for combat!
In fact, rather than get back, I want to get forwards.
Aranessa!
Charge!
Orders! I'll see to it.
Yes!
Now, will these guys cause AoE damage? Well, there's one way to find out. They also kind of throw bombs when they're in melee, which is quite cool.
Midnight Raider! Get me close! Killing time!
I think we got this, guys.
Cutlass is out!
Damn, I'm gonna have lost them though. That's really annoying.
Finger on the trigger! Trembling dogs move!
I might keep them. No, I think I lost them. Damn, they're going to be annoying to replace for a little while. They are very good, but they're not. This is where I think that we're going to suffer, is in sieges. Certainly early game. That said, these guys did brilliant. Aranessa is a beast. Wow. He still killed 16, even though he just randomly blew up. But I suspect he also killed quite a few of my own. I suspect he's what killed some of my crabs. My crabs didn't do that well. My scurvy dogs did very nicely as well. And my Sartosans did relatively well on the walls. So, yeah. Happy with that. Could have gone better. Could have gone worse.
Oh, praise the sea, father! Sack it, then hold it!
3,000. Oh, we'd get more for sacking it, but I can sack.
it.
See, I can sack and then establish a pirate
We're
cove,
here now!
but I don't want to damage the
When
settlement
will
and lower
return.
the income it's generating. So it's only 400, but it's more than the 200, so we are going to establish a pirate cove there.
Aranessa Saltspite.
You come bearing arms.
And they'll accept a
right?
peace treaty straight away.
Find treasure. No straggling. Next time.
Very nice. Ooh. That's good. But to start with, weapon strength. I do want to, you can get her on a rotting Promethean as well later on, which is quite cool. Actually, why are we going into that stance?
Another
Let's dig for
victory.
treasure. Not there's going to be anything here. He is a corruption spreader, but I want him in my fleet. Don't know what I'm going to swap out for him.
Master's most infamous.
Oh, we've got a spare spot, couple of spare spots, so actually, we won't swap anything out for him.
I'm no mermaid.
Getting animated hulks would be good. That said... Oh, actually, there's another growth building, isn't there? Growth early is +4 pirate crew growth, whereas this one takes us from... That gives us cheaper units and +12, so that's actually better. It gives us some more recruitment capacity. So I'm just going to keep putting my cabin up early. And we've got another treasure map. They're all in really annoying places. I can throw some away if we do end up with too many guys, so that's not the end of the world. Oh, Noctilus has settled there. Well, the Dreadfleet is going to be in for some fun there, because I'm not allowing that. That is going to be my territory. That's in my, where my fleets sail, guys. So I am going to go batter them out of existence there. I am enjoying this gameplay so much. It's very different, which does change it. So we've now got the Picaroons hideout in our pirate cove there, which gives 50% of that place's income. And it sounds daft. I now actually quite want the Border Princes to do quite well. And be best buds with them, because if I am, they will grow. I imagine it's going to be very annoying if you are, because I imagine that,
Get going.
if you're ever playing Versus, everybody will pirate cove themselves massively. Sorry, each other massively. I might get to the point where I'm better to change that if it grows, but we'll keep an eye on it.
The tide.
Can I demolish it and rebuild it? I don't know.
Aranessa Saltspite.
Now she is going down this tree because there are some awesome spells. Vangeist's Revenge is awesome looking. I'll have to show some of these at some fact. This spell, guys. I mean, how awesome is that? Tide Call. Fog's not so... It's still quite cool. And this just splurges out Prometheans. They do all look awesome. So yeah, I think they look cool. You're going to come join with these guys. Get ourselves another bloated corpse. And
Fear the pirate
wise. Ooh. Sounds daft. Extra ammo's good because the way that extra powder works is it's the first 20% of your shots get the buffs to damage. So 20%. So if you've got 15% extra ammo, that's. I mean, it's still 20%, but you know what I mean. That's gonna last that bit longer. I want to go and deal with him now because I don't think that settlement's necessarily going to last long, but I don't want him to be there. As I said, we're going to push Galleon's graveyard early if we can, but I definitely want to batter Noctilus back. I don't want him around me. I will prove that my pirate fleet is better than his to get his and get infamy from defeating him. Though, I do also probably want to defeat some of these guys, and I'm not really in the high seas here yet. I'm kind of playing around on the coast. I need to get back home now. I could potentially throw a peace treaty their way. Again, because I can potentially have a peace treaty with them and just have hideouts in their cities. Which actually does work quite well. They're going to take that straight back. Supplies adrift, sight of wrecked ships, nothing new. Gun line, fill them with lead. So buff up all of my units. We've had that one in the other campaign, so I'm not going to go for it too much. We're going to move down. What's my Horta called? Ron Mandel. If you want names, guys, there is a link to a Qutee for pirate faction names. Please pop things in there, and I will get things named throughout the next few episodes. I won't do it on the stream. I will do it in between the streams. So,
man, gods and you.
Yeah, won't accept a peace treaty yet. Then again, the corruption is spreading nicely there. See there, I'd be getting 600 to turn from holding there. So,
Aranessa Saltspite. I can taste the salt.
oh no, we want this, don't we? We want Pegleg's pawn shop very early because that gives us lots of stuff. I can't quite afford it. So you've got this bountiful treasure, right, which gives you 500 for every building in that train. So if you've got lots, again, that could be quite powerful. Anyway, let's enter. Oh, Noctilus came back to deal with them. I'm going to sail over there to deal with Noctilus because I don't like him encroaching on my territory here. I'm just going to sack and raise that settlement once we do that, and then we're going to sail out to Galleon's grave itself and see if we can take it. Though his necrophects could be problematic. Replace could be will probably be problematic. I'm a bit concerned by the forces there marching around near me as well. What is that? Okay.
Pirate's life! Adequate. That's all.
Buff up everybody's armor piercing and missile damage around me. To be fair, they've got a fairly decent garrison as well. Oh, yeah, level up so we can get more vampire captains.
Fear the pirate queen!
He can't get here in one turn, and I can always sail back in if he advances, and we will batter that army to pieces with our gun line. If it advances, we'll batter it to pieces with our gun line. Be quite cool if you got some bonus for attacking a settlement. You had a pirate cove in, like you'd get some units spawning behind them or something. That would be a little OP. No, we're going to go batter. We're going to go fight. I might even just... Ooh. I could just skip them and go straight for their port, take it, and then come back and deal with them. Be a little, little underhanded, little piratey. I think that sounds like a good idea. We are going to sail straight to the, straight for Galleon's grave and try and capture that if we can. We'll have a look at it, see if it's capturable, and if it is, I've got a feeling I'm going to end up stuck back here, though. I may start building a secondary force here just to defend us, but I also have to worry about loyalty of my captains. Which, again, I don't really want to be having captains going disloyal, and you've got to be using them to keep their loyalty up. But I'm going for this island next.
Compass.
Again, we should be able to get back here relatively quickly. Yeah, let's get the extra growth. I can always raise dead, which helps if they do come for us. And I tell you what, guys, we are going to be leaving this one here. So as always, thank you very much for watching. As you can see, I've not expanded much, but I've got some extra pirate coves. I do hope you're enjoying this. As mentioned, this campaign is going to be a bit more ad hoc, guys. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon, as well as I've got a partnership with Piratical, guys, so check that out as well if you are looking at getting this game. As always, thank you very much for your time.